Then we had the league match against Larkhall. Larkhall, who were 2 places above us in the table, 1 point above us, and always been good games with them. And I've got Shane here. Nice to see you back, Shane. Shane with us then to talk through the game. And in terms of the selection, we had in the centre of defence Connor and Billy today.
Yeah, very good. But like I say, they've done really well on Tuesday night, and we stuck by them.
Yeah, and I like Connor, you know, as a player. I think he's really getting his head in. Anyway, talk more about him in a minute. For the first 20 minutes, I thought we were terrific. We were playing some lovely 1-2 stuff. All the moves were coming through. We had Louis going through to shoot. We had Luke shooting, Toby shooting. First 20 minutes, terrific.
Yeah, first 20 minutes we started really well. They started with 3-5-2, which we sort of heard they did that, so we obviously knew where to exploit them in the first sort of 15-20 minutes, and obviously to try and get a foothold in the game and get at them.
Yeah. We got at them, but we did have those really good chances. The pitch was quite skiddy, there was a lot of rain, but it wasn't until the 19th minute, and then we had a free kick on the left. We played Paddy Hester in, he did a low cross to Dan Cann on the edge of the area, and bang with his left foot, 1-0, terrific goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a great goal, and like I say, it obviously stemmed from the midfielders winning the ball, and the second ball, got the ball, we managed to get it out to Paddy, and Paddy pulls it back, and Canny does what he's good at.
Yep.
And he's got a great left foot, and
has
a great finish, and once he hits that, there's only one place that was going.
Yep. So there was a lot of relief. We were 1 up, and then we just had to wait another 3 minutes for the second goal, and Connor won the ball with a header in midfield. We got it through to Toby. Toby put Jack through, and Jack charging down the right, the keeper came out, took him down, penalty, and Toby tucked it away, 2-0. So that was 22 minutes, halfway through the first half, and we were 2-0 up. You must have been delighted over there on the pitch.
Yeah, of course we were. Again, like you said, what you highlighted there, Connor, obviously we mentioned to Billy and Connor that we wanted them to be a little bit more dominant in the air, and I thought between the both of them, Connor and Billy, I thought they were fantastic in the air, which Connor winning that ball, in that position in midfield, then we go into attack, and it actually creates an opportunity for us to go forward, and we get a penalty and score from it. So that's credit to obviously a young player like Connor, and he's got a lot of potential, but he's still got a lot to learn as well.
Yep. We were turning defence into attack and looking really, really good. And there were so many notes I had to make about this. And the only surprise, I guess, was that we didn't score more in the first half.
Yeah, we were a little bit disappointed at half time because we felt that we could have probably had, and I ain't being funny when I say it, we should have had maybe 4 or 5. Yeah. And we did have some real good chances. But again, we're creating opportunities, which is great to watch. Obviously for the supporters as well, it's good that we're creating opportunities, playing good football. Yeah. Unfortunately, only took 2, which we're a little bit disappointed, but it was something to go in at half time with.
Yep. And at the other end, Gerard made one terrific save in the first half. I think overall in the match he made, was it 3 point blank saves, and he almost kept us in it.
So, yeah, again, he's a young keeper, isn't he? And then he's been given his opportunity, and to be honest, I think he's taking it with both hands at the minute. Like I say, we know he's got obviously things to learn, but at the minute, like you can see, he's pulled off 3 very good saves.
He took his opportunity with 2 hands, but in the second half, and we'll talk more about this in a minute, there was a corner came over, and he caught that with 1 hand, a la Pat Jennings. So 1 hand, 2 hand, Gerard's the man. So it was 2-0 at half time, and we were just so dominant, really. But you always think 2-0 is a bit of a dangerous score, isn't it?
Yes, because like you say, the next goal is important. Whatever way we look at it, the third goal is going to be important, and that was going to sort of know how the second half would go. And unfortunately, they got it.
Yeah, and that was after about 12 minutes. They had a penalty. I thought it was a bit of a soft penalty, but a penalty, and the lad put it away really well. He had to, because Gerard went the right way and nearly got to it. So that was 2-1, and that was only, 10-12 minutes into the second half. And suddenly, the pendulum swung differently. Larkhall started coming back into it, and they were threatening, they were fast, and it was a bit nervy.
I know. You're right. It was, but at the end of the day, like we did at Poole Town on Tuesday, we made sure that we kept a solid 4-4-2 in there, and 2 banks of 4. And we made sure that we obviously filling in gaps and things like that. And at times we defended really well. And to be honest, they had sort of maybe 2 or 3 shots in the second half. Could have gone in, but Gerard made good saves.
Yeah, but Gerard made 2 more terrific saves in the second half. There was one where the lad managed to beat two lads to get himself 1-on-1 about the penalty spot, and where I was sitting, we were going, oh no, and Gerard pulled off another terrific save.
Yeah, like I was going to say, he has pulled off 2 very good saves towards the end to keep us in it. But at the end of the day, that's what he's there for. That's part of his job, and it just shows he can do it.
Yeah. So in the end, in a way, we were hanging on, but we also had some pretty quick breaks with Luke and Toby working well to get Toby through on a couple of occasions, but the finish wasn't quite there. But we hung on, and no goals from outfield play. You must be pleased about that.
Yeah, definitely. A little bit disappointed that obviously we give away a penalty.
Oh,
but
what a hard man he is.
Yeah, but that's the point, is that we say that we can't dive in certain areas, and unfortunately when you risk something like that, you're always a little bit 50-50, and the referee gives it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately we've just got to learn from that. Which they got the penalty, scored from it, and they got their tails up, and that's why for maybe 20 minutes of the second half we checked out the keeper shape, and which they did really well, and I thought we'd done really well to defend what we had, and looked after the ball when we went forward. We created opportunities when we went forward, when we counter-attacked. So we changed the style of football from the first half to the second, because we had to. And I thought all the lads put a good shift in again.
They did put a good shift in, and I was thinking, who would I give? Because man of the match was given by the sponsors to Billy. But I thought there were so many terrific performances. You know, at 1 minute I was giving it to Canny, because I think the way he holds the ball up and brings other people in was terrific. I thought Connor had a fabulous game. Luke Holmes, do you know, I've never seen him make quite so many headers or tackles in a game, and he just ran his socks off.
Yeah,
terrific.
he did. Yeah, like I say, and that's credit to all the lads. They all put a shift in. We've just said in there that obviously as management we have to pick a man in the match as well. And we've said that we thought that Gerard should get man of the match, because he kept us in the game at 2 really good saves towards the end, and that wins us the game.
So it was a terrific backs to the wall performance in the second half, but the first half was really quite outstanding. I thought for the first 20 minutes that was some of the best football I've seen us play this season. That was really good, great effort.
Yeah, it's just all about confidence, and that's what we keep drumming it into them. Be confident to play football. Be confident, because we're good at it. We've got the players to do it. And as you can see, we've created loads of chances today, to be honest. And like I say, it's good to watch. It's good to see. And for the supporters, it's great. And the supporters again today, they were fantastic again. Singing their hearts out right to the end, and it's brilliant to see.
So we're pretty pleased. We've won 2-1 at home, which was a really good performance. So well done, Shane. The next game is at Shortwood on Tuesday away. That'll be a tough game, I guess, because I think they're top 5 or top 6, aren't they? That'll be a hard game. Any injuries that you know of?
No, there's no injuries from today, so we should be going there sort of full strength and near enough the same sort of squad. And it is going to be a tough game, but again, we've got a game plan, and if we stick to it, we'll do well.
And then the next home game is here next Saturday at WNS Stadium, when we're playing against Barnstable. I hope to see you at one of those games. Thanks, Shane.
Thank you very much.